thought it was blocked.
Hey guys.
Oh, I don't think so.
Ouch, my owie.
Owie. There's Abby.
That's a man.
Oh, never mind.
That's a man.
Well, he had a great tank top on.
Woo.
Big biceps, so.
Damn, the prisoners are on it. Hell yeah. We got a team now?
Let's go.
Hey, where's Abby? She's bit.
Keep back.
Hey, don't put that fucking thing in me.
Hey.
Oh
Abby tried to
shit,
escape.
Ellie.
She's down in the pillars.
The pillars?
Head down to the beach. You won't miss it.
This is gonna be a beach. It's gonna be Princess Beach,
She's
and
probably already dead.
you know.
Oh.
Oh crap. All right,
Thanks,
we're gonna
guys.
rescue her.
I'm gonna leave you to
We're gonna
it
rescue
then.
her. Don't worry.
Come on.
Abby's even like wearing sort of a tank top, like Abby.
Ellie.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Uh-huh.
Abby, Ellie. I get him. The wrong words come out. Earlier, I was calling Naughty Dog Rockstar all day long on accident.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Here's the Abby theme song. We're getting close. All right. There's no more looting. This is a cool little place.
We are
too.
not feeling good as Ellie.
No.
She's not looking so hot.
She's gonna save her. Don't worry, guys. She's gonna save her.
Hype train. Thank you guys. Thank
Hype
you guys
train,
for
here it
subscribing and
goes.
being here. We're so stoked.
Thanks for letting me take that opportunity to goof around and try to have fun with my stuff. I know that I died a few times, but it was worth it. It was fun. All right. I'm running as fast as I can. Abby, I will save you.
Oh, damn. It's the prisoners we freed. They're going to town. You like that? Hello?
I do like that. I love that the prisoners are going to town. Ooh, they're lighting it up, too.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no ting. Thank you for the 20 subs. Holy crap. Holy crap,
we
my
go.
butt off. Thank you so much.
Oh, I'm really slow. This is as fast as I can go. They want us to
Suffer.
suffer. Yeah, that's the theme of the game. Ellie, don't let me down. But I understand if you do. I get it. I get it.
The theme of the
I'm
game
just
is
sad for you.
if you've never felt grief before, you'll feel it now. And if you have, enjoy your old pain
And
again.
to learn from Joel
Hey, wow,
and
thank you for
Ellie's
another sub
mistakes
bomb. Holy shit.
and Abby's mistakes. They've all made mistakes. Don't let it consume you. Oh my God.
Jesus,
this is
these
messed up.
rattlers blow.
Don't let me down, Ellie. I believe in you. Hold on, I get
Abby?
one more pizza. Okay, here we go. Is that her? There's a braid right there.
No, I don't think so.
That's her, dude.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, no, it's not. No, they tricked us.
Oh, my God.
That's funny. They knew. They knew we would see that.
Yeah, they did. Damn, this sucks.
It really sucks.
That's Abby. What the hell?
Is it?
They cut her hair? Oh,
Oh,
shit.
fuck.
Oh, my God. Yikes.
Dang.
Ow. Where's Lev?
God, if Lev is dead, I'm gonna be so pissed.
She's so skinny. Oh, my God. Oh, shit. Oh, he's alive. Okay. I hate this.
Abby. I got you.
She's not going to be able to do it.
I got you.
Thank God. Ellie, I swear.
There goes this way.
Oh, my God. What the fuck?
Abby ain't the badass she was. Oh, God.
Oof. We are all not looking so hot.
Look what it does to you.
That's right. Grief.
Look what all this violence.
Grief rots
And
you
revenge.
just like the infection. Revenge does. Right?
Yes.
That's right.
Find your peace, ladies.
Peace is a river.
Oh, this game is nuts.
Is she going with them or taking her own boat? Is it up to you?
That would be amazing. I would go my separate way, I think, if I had a choice. I would let the past die.
Ouchie. Oh.
Don't, naughty dog. I'm trying to get over that face. I see it in my dreams. Don't, Ellie.
I can't let you leave.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
A fight in the water. This is Death Stranding.
Doing this.
No, Ellie.
Ellie!
This is pretty nuts.
No.
This is not the time for a hype train.
I'm not gonna fight you.
Yes, Abby, yes.
Yes, you will.
Ellie, what the hell?
Ellie, you are losing it, girl.
She has lost it.
She's already lost it, dude.
She's
She
not
needs to
part of
find her
this.
marbles.
You made him a part of this.
We are the baddies. We answered the question in the first game.
Okay.
Fudge. Come on, you guys.
I'm gonna poop my pants.
Ooh, she got 2 punches. Okay.
Jesus!
This is what you call a Metal Gear Solid 4 ending right here. A little bit of Death Stranding going on. You got your punch outs. Classic. Oh, God.
Oh, frick.
I don't want to kill you, Abby, but the game is making me. I'm sorry.
Is it?
I don't know. I think it is, yes. I'm sure that Abby can just kill me if I don't do this right.
So? Is it your choice?
Is it?
I don't know. I'm asking.
Oh my God! I don't want to. I'm gonna let go and see what happens. Okay. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. We're gonna see what happens if I don't do it. I can't do it. I don't want to do it. Okay, you lose. You lose if you don't do
Okay,
it.
all right.
Now we know. I
We
just
needed
had
to
to
know.
make sure. Because
All right, we needed to
I'm
know.
role playing right now, and I don't want to do this, but they're making me so. All right, okay, please, Ellie. It was a small chance, but I had to take it. I had to take it, you know. Abby's still got it. She's still pretty strong.
Yeah.
Oh, we're more evenly matched now, though. Jesus, this is ridiculous. ridiculous. Woo!
This looks insane.
It looks awesome.
Yeah.
And it just matches the tone so well. It's gnarly. These two battered, broken women overcome with loss and grief. Ah! I learned that 3 move from the boss's sheepdog. This is insane. This is just continuing on.
Yeah. This is miserable.
Do you feel good enough yet, Ellie? Oh no, it's the. Oh, this is the thing that Ellie got to do every time she was. Don't. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna go to my boat. I don't want to do it, Abby. Okay, I guess I have to. Shit, don't make me do this. Alright. The game is making me put it on the record. Lev, save us again. Say don't.
Oh, he will.
Say-
The boat is in the shot. He's gonna. Oh!
Oh!
Oh! She bit her finger off! What the fuck?
Don't do it, Ellie. Come
What
on.
the fuck? She won't do
Please
it.
don't do
She
it.
won't do
Don't
it.
do it.
She won't do it. She
Damn,
won't do
Ellie,
it.
you look
Oh,
crazy. Look at
honey.
yourself.
Jesus. My God. All 3,000 of you, thank you for being here with us. I want to die.
Go. Just take him.
Oh, honey. Jesus.
She does get a Dexter ending.
Stupid. What a shot.
Good Lord. I mean, this shot is good. I mean, that's how Ellie feels right now.
Yeah.
Alone. Can't see clearly.
Is that it? Is that the end?
2 fingers.
Damn. It's the non-important ones, though.
We're home. It was a Pulp Fiction. Nah, man. I'm pretty fucking far from okay.
I know. I was thinking the same thing. Is Dina going to take her back because she said she's not doing this anymore?
Yeah. That's true. But maybe
She'll take her back.
Maybe when she hears what Ellie did, she freed
Dina's
those people
MVP.
and she decided that.
Oh,
wasn't-
she's gone.
Oh shit!
Oh my God.
Please don't make me sad.
I hope she left a note.
I'm looking. I'm gonna do it quick. Dina, I'm home. Oh, be in there. Maybe the room.
Damn.
Nothing. Yikes. Bathroom? Oh, here we go. Oh, she left all my shit.
Yep. She knew you'd be back.
So this now it's confirmed that she moved out. She wasn't like murdered or looted
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
That's good news at least.
I mean, all the blankets were folded and everything.
That's
so.
true. You're right.
There's their song. Ellie can't play guitar anymore.
Oh shit.
Those are her guitar playing fingers. That sucks. That's sad.
That is wow. Even the guitar has a bittersweet ending.
What the fuck?
Oops.
Oh. If I ever were to lose you. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ.
She is going to apologize. Before he died. Thank God. Oh, I just dropped the pizza on the ground.
What are you drinking?
Coffee.
Where'd you get that?
Those people that came through last week.
Oh.
A little embarrassed as to what I had to trade to get it, but it's not bad.
I had Seth under control.
Yeah, I know.
And you need to stop harassing Jesse about my patrols.
Okay. Dina. Is she your girlfriend?
No. No, that was just one kiss. It doesn't mean anything. She just... I
Can
don't
you
know,
put chat back on sub only
you
until
do
we
like
finish,
her.
please?
So stupid.
I have no idea what that girl's intentions are, but I do know that she would be lucky to have you.
You're such an asshole.
I'm not trying to.
I was supposed to die in that hospital. My life would have fucking mattered. But you took that from me.
somehow the Lord gave me a second chance at that moment, I would do it all over again.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't think I can ever forgive you for that. But I would like to try.
I like that.
Okay.
She forgave Abby instead.
I'll see you around.
Yep.
It's like the window from the first game.
Uh-huh. Whew!
Oh yeah. We did it.
Damn it, Neil!
Whew. Thank you guys for being here with us. This was a powerful experience.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna chill for a second. We'll let chat get out all their sillies, and then we'll listen to this song, look at the credits, and we'll have a little discussion. Whew. We're gonna have a nice discussion now. Okay, you're allowed to not like the game, but let's try to be honest about what is good and what is bad, and not get mad at each other. I mean, you and chat getting mad at each other, and you getting mad at us, or us getting mad at you. Let's try to keep it civil and really figure this out. Have a brief chat. It's not going to be a 5-hour discussion. Shelby and I will give our thoughts, what we liked, what we didn't like. Maybe we'll answer some questions you guys have for us. If you have critiques of the game and you want to ask us if we agree, we will answer and give our opinion. But please, let's keep it civil. And mods, if you can watch the chat, no name calling. No, no insults towards the people who worked on this game. Or the actors and actresses. Or at each other, please.
Yeah, you can take it off of sub only.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah, I'm letting chat get out the sillies. Shelby had to step away for a second. So let's be nice when she gets back, 'cause this marinating in my brain.
Uh-huh.
This game, I don't know, man. I won't speak for everyone, but this game like consumed me.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no doubt in my mind that the people who made this game were all artists in almost every aspect.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And whether or not you like that art is
Yeah.
up to you, I think.
It's definitely up to anyone to decide what they like.
Art doesn't always appeal to
art is not always
everyone.
comfortable. It's not always what you want.
Yeah.
And I think that's thematically, I think that fits with The Last of Us. I mean, this is yeah. I don't want to get too into it. I don't even know where to start.
I'm just a poor
There she is.
There they go.
wayfaring stranger
Good job, Ashley Johnson.
Good job, Daphne's here.
traveling through this world of woe. There is no sickness, no toil, nor danger
I will say
in that ride
over this beautiful song
to which
guys
I
don't mind.
go.
that I don't know if I've ever had such a physical reaction to a video game before.
To see my mother.
It wasn't a good physical reaction. It was,
She'd meet
yeah.
me when
And it was long lasting too. There was a lot of physical reactions. It had a physical, tangible impact on my life in the real world.
over Jordan. I'm just a going over home.
It's up for debate if that's what we want out of our games.
I know dark clouds
I think artists should be able to do whatever they want to do
around me.
with whatever medium they
I know
want.
my way.
And people don't have to play it.
Rough and
And don't have to like it, because that was rough. I couldn't do another game like that back to back right now.
No.
And like, if I did play this game again on New Game Plus, I would probably be skipping cutscenes and just going in for the gameplay, which I thought was pretty good. The gameplay, and I don't think I could handle the story again right now. I think I would need to not think about it.
Yeah.
There's a little
See my father.
too potent.
I'm going there. No more to roam. I'm just a go.
Somebody brought up that
Over
there was no reason for this to be a video game, that it could have been a movie and had the same impact, and I wholeheartedly disagree.
Yeah, I don't think movies or TV shows could do this.
That forcing you to be the one to
Yeah.
take part in this sickening, difficult journey.
Yeah, it's like when you're watching a movie,
part of it.
you can't stop Ellie from stabbing Abby and let yourself get killed.
In a
Like,
movie, you're an
was like,
outsider
I was
looking
like, I
in.
don't want to do it, and just on the 1% chance that it would let me decide, I had to stop pressing the button. I couldn't bring myself to do it. A TV show and a movie can't do that. They can't do. You're just along for the ride. And, I mean, I've never had a reaction to a movie like this. Maybe Breaking Bad or early seasons of Game of Thrones.
But even so, you
Had
didn't
me,
feel
like-
like you were part of it. You know, you felt like you were watching from the outside.
Yeah, but I still felt like a physical reaction that kind of affected my thoughts for days to come. But yeah, nothing like this in a movie or a TV show. Books, a little more so.
It wasn't about a choice. It's about
Literally.
you participating in it. I didn't say that it's about your choice. I said that it's about your participation.
Yeah, the fact that you're there and you're
Yeah.
forced to do it. You're forced to go through the things that they're going through, like,
Right.
and you're forced to do it. So, in that way, you're forced to feel what they're feeling in some way. It's like, creating real world tangible emotions through action, through real world action that affects a movie. I mean, it's basically a movie, you know. And then they use the medium in some interesting ways here too that I thought were really cool. I thought it was a very good use of the medium, but also not for the faint of heart. It's not for everyone, that's for sure. Hold on, what's this?
The menu screen,
Okay.
I think.
It's different. Oh yeah, it is. New Game Plus unlocked. Cool. I can sympathize with people who didn't like it. I can sympathize with people who don't want their gamings to make you suffer. I understand that. I get it. Did I like suffering over these last 4 days from that intense plot? I wouldn't say I liked it, but you know, I am a video game proponent and enthusiast. I think they are like one of mankind's greatest forms of art.
Yeah.
And even though this sucked, it was difficult to get through.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, and yikes, it was intense.
It was
intense.
But almost cathartic in a way,
Yeah.
you know? Like, I feel relieved that it's over, and just I'm
Like,
thankful for the journey that I went on, but it was very difficult.
it was almost like, and this isn't a criticism. I'm just making observations, and I'm analyzing it. But like, this almost felt to me like unhealthy to play this. Like I feel like I've had so much stress and anxiety and couldn't sleep and could barely eat, and it just almost like it's just crazy, man. Video games are
This
nuts.
game put you through loss.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
And
it's insane. It's like, and I totally sympathize and understand if you don't want that from your video games. And like, this game I had a lot of fun with the gameplay, especially towards the end. And that part was fun. The gameplay was pretty fun. I liked it more than the first game, but the story and the situations were just like, they weren't fun. They were like, I was yelling at the TV.
It definitely
no,
it trudged up all the things that I've tried to that I thought I pushed down so long ago, you know.
Yeah.
Just sucks. It sucks, but it's very good, you know.
All right, so where do we begin this discussion?
I don't know.
I mean, we've already started it, I guess. I mean, This video for us is gonna take some serious thought on both of our parts on how we want to approach this. It's a delicate situation, this game.
Yeah.
It's
I didn't think the gore was I'm not bothered by gore though, really.
We've never been presented, I think. I mean, the only thing that comes close is Death Stranding, but that didn't have like a built-in audience and built-in characters that people already cared about. Like, only thing that comes close, is Death Stranding as far as divisiveness and controversy. But this completely is the most controversial game we've ever played or reviewed.
Yeah, I see a lot of people just saying that, you know, kind of dismissing the game as just revenge bad, and that's it. And it's like, okay,
it's way more complicated.
I think it's more complicated than that. But also, so what if that's the game's message?
Yeah.
Like, is that a problem?
The execution was pretty crafty. They did some pretty crafty things, subtle things. Like, I almost want to, like, oh God, there's so many different, this video is going to be so hard to make. There's so many videos you could make about this game. And I'm not saying because the game is good. I'm not saying because the game is bad. I'm just saying, like, the things this game tried to do and the things that it did, it's God, you can make whole videos just about the parallel timelines and the narrative weaving and all the callbacks.
Yeah.
It reminds me of a Pixar movie where, like, like we watched Up recently, and like everything, every little joke, every little item, every little line, everything that happens in that movie comes back in some way and presents itself. And it's like, you know, if you imagine the script as one long line of text and then little arcs like rainbows connecting all of those callbacks and all of those, how everything comes back into play in a meaningful way, like this game would be full of them, so full of those little arcs, those little things. And like, even if you don't like the plot, which I get, that's fine if you don't like the plot, the plot isn't the writing, which I think a lot of people are
definitely confused about.
Confusing. The plot isn't the writing. The writing itself was executed in a really interesting and, honestly, for the medium of video games, in a phenomenal way. The plot, I understand having problems with. The plot was a lot to swallow. But the way that they executed it, in my opinion,
the dialogue was so natural, you know, the way people talked, and I felt like the consistency in characters and how they communicated with other people was very good.
The dialogue alone, there was some iffy dialogue in a few parts. That's definitely true, but the dialogue alone, it is so hard to write dialogue. And anyway, but it's not even just the characters and the, you know, the well acted dialogue. It's like the themes and the motifs and the way they use cinema, like the way they use film to tell the story, and the way that each frame sometimes will represent what a character is going through. It's like, it's very,
I think some people are still confused. Can you elaborate a little bit on plot versus writing?
Yeah, it's like, if someone gives you, they say, okay, hey, we're going to hire you to write a novel about this plot, and it's the worst plot ever, you can still have good writing. You can still write well. You can still have a mastery of the English language, and you can still write it well. And then don't think that writing is also just the dialogue. There's writing, a lot of the writing is just ideas and the imagery and the motifs that you see and the themes that you see.
Right.
Those are unspoken. That's unspoken writing.
Yeah.
That is definitely, you know, someone has written down somewhere.
Maybe I can put it into layman's terms a little bit too. Go onto Wikipedia and read the plot.
Yeah.
You're not reading the
script.
It's
a really good way to put it. Yeah. If you go read the plot, or if you saw spoilers or read a spoiler plot.
Yeah.
That's not the writing.
If I came to you and I told you the plot of a Star Wars movie, and I said, okay, they go here, there's a war, and then they go here. And then I handed it to you and I said, write a script.
Yeah.
Your writing would be different.
Exactly. You couldn't just write Star Wars. If someone told you the plot of Star Wars, you couldn't just write Star Wars as good as it was written. And you couldn't film it as good as it was filmed. You know, it's like somebody else might have made the worst Star Wars movie ever. And actually, it's happened. There's been some pretty bad Star Wars movies. So you see what I'm saying? Plot and writing is different. And it is my opinion. And you are welcome to have another opinion. But again, let's not be upset or have name calling. Even if you don't like the plot, which again, I understand, I think that they did a good job with the idea, with the plot, of executing it. Which now I'm just repeating myself.
I think they did too.
Get it. But
I think they did too. It felt very real.
I will agree with you, and I can find some middle ground with you about maybe the plot wasn't good, but the writing and the way that this game was structured was some like David Fincher shit, man. It was like it's hard to remember it all. I need to just go through it and like, yeah. I mean, a good example, a most recent example, is the guitar motif. You know, the theme of the guitar, and then even that it's kind of throughout the game, and then like everything Ellie did led her back home, and like the fingers and not being able to play guitar represent all the mistakes and everything she's done, and it's like almost like she's learned her lesson, and she's not happy about it. It's not like a happy moment. It sucks. But that's like one of those moments that's so well thought out. That's really well crafted with the emotional highs of the game, like singing "Take on Me," and all Joel singing her a song. Those emotional moments.
All
and
the
then
nice
ending it
moments
with,
that we
like,
had.
that example of what Ellie's been through. That physical, it's just a good metaphor for it all. It's a physical manifestation in her life of everything that just happened, and it's poignant and it's cool, and there's a lot of things like that though throughout the whole game.
Yeah, but also, if what we're saying is upsetting you, like, and
you can go.
Yeah, and you're not open to a nice discussion, like you're certainly.
I'm not looking
being
at chat. Are
forced to
people
be.
having a nice time? Are they?
Yeah, people are
having
more
an
or
open
less.
discussion?
Every now and then, I just see someone just like, I don't know, seems upset. So I'm opening the door and saying you certainly don't have to be here.
Yeah,
but
there's everywhere else on the internet right now you can go be angry and fight with people. This isn't like the Reddit comment section or Metacritic. We want to have a open discussion. We're going to share our opinions.
Right.
I would love to open it up to questions and stuff
say,
when we're done kind of giving out our thoughts.
Yeah.
And I would love to hear your thoughts, and you are welcome, and you may very well change my mind.
Yeah.
It's completely possible. I'm not mad at you if you don't like the game. I'm not mad at you if you disagree with me. So let's keep it civil here.
Right. I will say, I thought it was too long.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
Definitely. Let's get into more. There's more aspects of this than just the plot.
Yeah.
And the writing.
For sure. Yeah.
But that seems to be the big one that people have the biggest problem with.
Yeah.
We can talk about that more maybe later. But let's start with the negatives.
Okay. I thought it was too long.
I have some negatives.
Okay.
Shelby thought it was too long.
I thought it was too long. That some of the parts were really.
I agree.
Felt drawn out, and I know that you were having fun with your gameplay and stuff.
Yeah.
But even that part where you were enjoying the gameplay with Lev, Abby and Lev were jumping around in some ruins. I was ready for it to be over. It's just there were a lot of parts that just seemed kind of long and drawn out.
There were some moments there. Well, we also powered through this thing. We did play 9 hours a day, which can sort of make you feel exhausted or like it's dragging on. But there were some moments where when you realized what the next portion of the plot was going to be, or not plot, but next portion of like the gameplay, the next level, the next thing you're going to do, the next quest you're going to go on, it did feel a little bit like, oh god, okay, here we go. Like it felt like the pacing sort of what you wanted to be going on came to a halt. I mean, it has some pacing issues.
Yeah, it did have pacing issues.
If you were here on the first day, I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself because you heard me complain about this in the first day. Here's one of the big issues. This is the major thing that I would change about this game if I could change anything. So the game starts and the big spoiler happens. The big upset. Joel dies in the first like 3.5 hours before you've really even played the game. I mean, I shot a gun maybe twice. I punched some zombies, and Joel dies. And it was gnarly. It was gruesome and violent and shocking, and it made me physically sick. It was yucky. And then there's barely any grieving time. You just see Ellie at the grave. Then you go, the next sections of the game is an open world area where I felt like it was like, okay, I have some time to ride a horsey with Dina, and we're going to explore this beautiful ruins of Seattle, and we go into all these different places. In the bank you get a shotgun, that's fun for the gameplay. Then in the synagogue you learn more about Dina and Judaism. You have a nice character moment. Then in the music store you play a song which was just beautiful, and it was helping me like get over this Joel thing. So that open world area was good, but then immediately after there's another open world area,
right?
And it
was
almost
empty.
Killed the game for me. I was like, oh shit, is the game bad?
Yeah.
Was everyone online right? Is all the
Right.
hubbub right? Is the gameplay bad? Because I love gameplay. I care about the gameplay, and I wasn't the hugest fan of the first game's gameplay. And so that second open world section, I would completely remove from the game. And I would go from the courthouse straight to the hotel where Tommy had interrogated those people, and then move on. Because right after that second open world area, the game really picks up and the gameplay starts to get fun. And if anyone's going to say I didn't have to explore that area, let me remind you that I tried to explore as much as I could to see the entire game given to me, because we're video game reviewers. And also, I'll remind you that even though I explored everything and picked up all of those things, and this is getting into my second complaint, because we're in the negatives right now. Don't start thinking that we hate the game. These are just the negatives.
Mm-hmm.
No game is perfect. Even though I explored that whole area, I still wasn't even close to ever finishing my skill trees. It didn't feel that rewarding. That in that second area also there were not many character moments. And so even it feels like if I didn't do that, I would have really been lagging behind on my upgrades and everything. I would have been had even less upgrades by the end of the game because there was a lot to pick up, a lot to loot in that area, and you would be seriously lagging behind. The upgrades aren't necessary, but still, that's a part of the game that was presented to us.
Yeah.
The looting is a major mechanic of the gameplay, and so is the skill trees. Now, if you don't mind, can I go into my second complaint?
Yeah, I have nothing to say.
On that note, I was a little disappointed, actually very disappointed with the skill trees and the weapon upgrades. They weren't exciting. After I did some of them, I felt better about the upgrades and skill trees. But I was a little disappointed in those.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them seemed very similar to the first game. And for a while there, Ellie felt like, oh, this is just the exact same game. And I kept saying that over and over again. Some of the weapons and items ended up being pretty cool towards the end.
Some people want you to clarify what second open world area you're talking about.
Okay, so there's the area with the courthouse and the bank and the music store and
that's on a map.
And the church, and it's on the map.
Mm-hmm.
Then immediately after that, you go to a second area that you have no map for, and it's almost bigger. Even though the first open world area is on a grid, that second area is almost bigger. There's a gas station. There's like a
You're on Capitol
like
Hill.
a bookstore, and there's like a turnstile. There's a plastic bag floating in the air, and we sang Katy Perry. It is a very large area, and it took me a really long time to explore. And most of the rooms didn't have enemies or anything to do other than collecting parts. And it felt like it took me a long time to do it. And after I had already done an open world area, it was like I was really ready to get it going, to get, to start the action and the story. And the story and the action kind of just came to a halt for me. There were some enemies at the gas station and then in one of the place in the middle. But, and then a third group of enemies, I think, towards the end of that area. It wasn't like you were...
There's a school there, right?
I think, yeah.
There's
I think
like
there was
a shootout in a school.
Maybe.
Yeah, and we were on Capitol Hill during that part. I remember seeing the rainbow sidewalks. We went into a bookstore.
And it just took a long time for me to loot everything. And anyway, so then that's what I would like to talk about. The looting in this game. First and foremost, I think most of us can agree. Not all of us. I won't say that. We're playing Last of Us for the story.
Yeah.
And having Joel die and then kind of having the story grind to a halt with open world exploration and looting was not the best pacing. And then, anyway, here's my point. Because we're here for the story, and it's very linear, the going out of your way to look at drawers and cabinets to loot and get pills, it felt dated. And after so many games like Sekiro and God of War, and even Doom Eternal kind of, for me, like felt like it was a next level first-person game where it was just like, wow, I never knew they could be this intense. I wanted more of that from the gameplay in this game. And so I would have preferred if there was no looting and pills and nuts and bolts to pick up to upgrade, and the upgrades were ingrained in a more modern, like organic way, rather than like picking up pills. And okay, what are the pills doing? It doesn't fit with how creative and realistic everything else feels in The Last of Us. So I would have done like a thing more like the more that you do something, the better Ellie gets at doing that thing. I would have preferred something like that. So not even points, really. Just like a thing where, so say like you're having trouble with the pistol because it's swaying too much. Ellie finds a crafting table and she says, man, I'm having trouble. My pistol's too heavy. She says that to herself, and then you're unlocking these options. And then at that crafting table, you can choose what parts on that crafting table to use to like mod your weapons to fit your needs and your play style, rather than going around collecting nuts and bolts, which doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense that you collect nuts and bolts and then Ellie builds a scope.
Or more like Doom, I guess, either of the newer
Dooms,
where you have little objectives and you're like, okay, if you shoot 3 clickers in the face with this, then you can upgrade your this.
So that would be good for the skills, like her skills, where it's like if you use arrows a lot, Ellie thinks to herself or says to herself, man, these are useful. I should craft more arrows. And then you unlock being able to craft more arrows at once or hold more arrows because Ellie has realized that that's the way you're playing, that you like playing with the bow and arrow. You know, things like that, rather than having to hunt down these pills when all I really want to do is continue this story. So it really increased the game time. And it would also make it interesting for separate playthroughs. So
I will say though, I think looting for ammo, for health.
Oh yeah, that kind of pickup is good.
Is fine, and for notes, so you can learn more about the world.
Yeah, notes are great too.
Fine.
But like going so far out of your way and being so concerned about
the crafting
getting,
and the skill stuff. I don't know.
Like I was so concerned about training manuals and holsters, and getting enough pills and screws to see all the options available to me, that I felt like I was more looting out of necessity and curiosity than like than that I was having fun doing it. Like it's just not fun to walk around picking up stuff, and it looks kind of silly when you do it anyway.
Yeah.
So something like that would have been better for me, and then people would discover, oh man, did you know that if you play a lot with these two items, Ellie learns this skill. And then there's like things like that. So you know what I'm saying? Anyway, not to get too much, I don't know much about game design. That's just like something that I thought would be better in 2020 than this kind of dated mechanic of looting and upgrading and spending your money. These like those kind of mechanics, and that would really shorten the game time,
right?
And help you just continue on the story. So anyway, I hope that makes sense. That was my major complaint about the gameplay. Once I got into the gameplay, I think right around the first time you start seeing dogs, maybe like the second area after you see the dogs and there's all those houses and garages, that's when the gameplay for me was like, oh shit, this is fun. Like it's so much more, you have so much more control, and it's a lot more fluid, and I feel like there's a lot more strategy.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun. I ended up really liking the gameplay, and I especially liked Abby's gameplay. I thought it was really fun. And part of the reason I liked Abby's gameplay was because